Ladies and gentlemen, Bash in Berlin has come and gone, and hopefully 2K locking up, making us lose the amazing booking footage has also come and gone. But I've got two great bookers beside me here today. I've got Canada.
Yes, sir.
I've got Cheek.
Yo, ready to paddle your ass the way I would Piggy Hill's big feet.
You've got feet.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
What the heck is that?
All right, nice. Well, first little cutaway right there in the intro. We'll knock that out in a hurry there, and hopefully this doesn't get flagged as inappropriate, but it's got to be done. But
It's flagged as awesome.
Yeah.
tell you what else would be flagged as awesome. People hitting the like button on the video. We'll just get that out of the way here right at the start too.
All the way. Yeah.
All right, so if we have Liv Morgan fight this week, we get it to the moon card. Raquel Rodriguez wants a match this week. We've got 2 weeks for Tommaso Ciampa's crazy idea of forming a team with Shaq.
Yeah.
And other than that, we've got contracts. And keep glancing these. Couple more shows without injuries. We'll get one more role change promo. We get a random card. So even if I don't have this one, I might just do that tonight. See if we can get something good out of that. Tag team callouts. We got to do 3 more of those. Backstage brawls. I have 2 match card boosts of this, so I feel like I should get this, but it's very expensive, and I don't have a lot of money for expensive things.
Ooh.
Ooh, dang.
Good.
Speaking of, would have been good, but we've already popped our Sonias, so can't happen now. Okay, so I just wanted to look at the power cards there. Let's take a look. Where's Liv at? Wise? Liv can fight tonight, and Raquel can fight tonight. But I don't think Jade and Bianca can fight tonight because they are at risk for injury. So I was thinking about maybe doing that tag match. If I have one physio, I might risk it, but I think I'm fizzless. If I recall.
Fizzed out.
Yeah, I'm all fizzed out. So I don't think I want to risk both of them there. So we're going to go with... might do a triple threat. Just put those 2 in there, and then just put a random heel into the match. So I think we might go with this.
Ooh.
Liv has a level 1 with Bianca that could get replaced, but that's not a bad thing. And then if Raquel gets matched up with Scarlett's Giant Cruiser, 2 faces in there. That takes care of Raquel's promise, and we get it to the moon card. Then we need to get the Baldies out here. So how the Baldies looking? So Ciampa's at risk, but we got this feud started, but it's all heels. So doing that this week, it's not gonna rate well. So I'm gonna just bank on me remembering to do that next week, and then that's going to be my role change. So I've got to decide. I think we're going to have the Baldies. No. Damn, I was going to have the Baldies be good, but Ciampa's still got a few with Braun Breaker, and that would mess that up. So we're going to have Carmelo Hayes become good. Javon Evans become good. And then next week we can do that tag match to get Ciampa's promise and get the tag feud going. We might... because he'll still get 6 stamina back. So he would still be good to compete next week. So I think we're going to go like this. That takes out one of our tag callouts as well. So we'll have 2 more shows we have to do a tag callout. We have our rule changes done in terms of the challenge. Then let's sort
Like
this stamina. So on the men's side, I mean, all around, we are pretty rough on stamina for this show. Actually, so I might have to eat I gotta brainstorm here. We're gonna have to eat a shitty match or just kind of throw some shit at the wall here and see what sticks. So Sally's gonna fight, and I think it's just gonna be, we're gonna go Eve again. Same thing. It could replace you, but it's just a level 1, and Tegan can't compete this week anyway. So we're going to go Sally Steamroller versus Eve Torres. Then I've just got to kind of decide who is worth taking a risk on potentially getting hurt here, or I'm going to have to grab some local talent, which obviously isn't going to rate really well. So this is going to be either I take the risk or this is a pretty bad show. It's not like I have a lot of monies either. Whoops.
Flip die script.
I'm also thinking, do I... Whoops. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. Like, someone like a Tegan Knox, even though I brought her back to finish a feud, like, it's not a lot of money, but do I clear this to sign something? 18K just doesn't
Move a
do
needle.
much. Yeah.
Not a needle mover.
Little needle move.
Okay. We're going to go... We are going to risk between Kalani and Tegan. We are going to take a risk with one of them here. So we're actually going to make this Tegan Knox. If she gets hurt, I'll probably take the low money to get... But I've got to... I don't think signing random people, it's not going to help me. So I've got to just kind of pick some strategic risks to take with the stamina this week. So we're going to have Sally Steamroller pivot over to Lash Legend. Then we are going to have Tyler Bate against... It would have to be Big Kev in terms of risking someone that's a heel. Then I've got to take a double risk in the women's division. So we're going to have Kalani Jordan against Jade Cargill. So we're going to have, what, 5 people up for injury tonight? 6, 7? Going to have a lot of people up for injury tonight, but I think I just got to take the risk, hope for the best here. Try to chase a little bit better match quality in the name of it. And then we're going to go with... I think we're going to have Steiner do a charity promo because I don't have health spas right now either. So we'll just keep Scott out of the ring for a bit. But he's got 5, and we're going to need extra fans right now. Okay, so now match order is going to be interesting here. So this is the only feud I've got. And I don't really want to be throwing stipulation. This is the one match that could have a stipulation. Let's try something here. So if I go here, this opens up one person to save. I could go like that. Helps me have one less person at risk. Then I could go this in the main with confidence because then I could slap ambulance match on. That gets me closer to the Wee Woo card.
Wee woo.
Then I've just got to decide if I want to put a stipulation on something and move it or just kind of go in a little blind and just hope I get it right. But I'm going to go ahead and toss tables here. Risk it for the biscuit. That makes me feel not amazing about my curve, but I don't think it'll fully bomb out, and we're gonna send it in. It's gonna be a rough show this week. We could end up in an even worse spot, depending what happens with injuries, but that's future Cody's problem. Bam.
Oh, wow.
Ooh. Normally I don't go after Cody. All right, here we go. Oh my god.
Oh, you have so many emails. Oh,
Everybody wants money. I don't
Damn.
have any money.
It's never good when the emails have a scroll bar.
Yeah, that's terrifying.
All right, let's get this
Maybe stop right now.
douchebag out of the way. Your roster may be hot stuff, but my talent is on the up and up. We'll make sure this victory sweep doesn't happen again. I enjoy these tasty L's.
Shout out to Jameis.
Yeah, Jameis went.
Let's go. That's a W. That's E1. That's E1. That's a W.
You'll have something to hold on to when we thrash you.
Not much to hold on to.
Little hold. All right. 1, 2, 3. Let's handle Stone Cold. He was hoping to take some time off for some personal time. He's not in the feud.
All that stamina. 2 week. Wait, he's only on 3-week contract.
Can I get 2 weeks off? And then he's gonna come back.
Dickhead.
Oh gosh.
What a dick. Hey, I know you signed me for 3 weeks, but can I take 2 of those off, please?
I'm gonna get him happy, and then I'm gonna lowball him later on the back end. I think.
Ooh,
Ooh, okay. I
So
respect
take
that.
the time you need.
give it the good
There we
work,
go.
brother.
See, now he'll take a pay cut later for me. We'll limp him to
Big
Mania.
brain, big
All right. Now, ooh, here we go. Disco Bell as a referee, she's a total joke and made sure I lost, despite having the better of the match. I want to face off against her within the next 3 weeks and hand her a lesson she won't forget.
See, the thing
All right.
is with special ref matches, I bet, like they're best used to like transition feuds because they always want to fight the ref after the loss. And Disco Bell's
Fair. Yeah, I know. Disco Bell might be boogieing out of here.
Yeah.
So what if I do that and then get rid of her? Is Tamina going to be pissed, or does that
So-
promise go null?
It, for me at least, I can't guarantee, but for me, I had Shaq wanting to fight Axiom again. When I traded Axiom to you, that promise lifted.
Oh, okay.
So based on that, I would assume you would be okay if you let her walk, but you
Well,
never know
she's
when
very,
2K
very
is going to
happy.
be
So
fucky ducky.
Yeah. She'll be alright.
speaking of Axiom,
Oh, no.
ooh,
Oh,
he's ready to
shit.
go.
Hey, this might give you more money to work with your legends.
I know. I'm going to cut ties with. I guess I'm going to give him the axe.
Ugh.
So there we go. I figured as much. Goodbye then, and you can keep your money. I'm out of here.
Oh, he talks now. That's crazy.
Yeah. All right, and then on this brand, he is paid to speak.
Nice.
All right, let me just check. None of these guys have feuds, so I'm gonna get the Rocktopus.
Oh, the rock. Oh man, now the Shacktopus and the Rocktopus need to be a thing. The pussies.
Pusses, yeah. Let's go.
That's the
Yeah,
thumbnail.
I just need Cody to trade me Shaq. Let's see.
Ooh, authorizations.
Authorization.
Is it a 2 week? Is it a? Oh, first I've
He
heard of
hasn't
it.
heard,
I don't
so
know
we'll
what
have to
it
find
is.
out.
It was
Oh,
3
a
weeks.
It was a 2 weeky.
Oh, yeah, 2. Yeah. Fair.
Kali is happy. Does Kali take
Let's-
30k less?
Let's just polish old boy off.
Oh my, get polished.
Big
really
chunk,
more-
but
yeah.
it's one less guy I got to worry about re-signing.
Hell yeah, brother.
Ooh,
Whoa.
she wants to stay.
93?
She's up to level
I have-
14. She's got the pop.
I have inflated this woman's ego to no
Holy
bounds. She is
shit.
unchecked.
That's insane. Like that's
I'm sorry for all the Disco Bell lovers, but
Like Kali wanted like 98.
yeah, I know. And she's only a Ring XP 14, just
Yeah.
ridiculous. So
Hell.
sorry.
You can still use her
all
on the way out, though, to help something out. Like, you could do the promise this week, actually, and then if you wanted.
Promises.
True,
let's
yeah,
hope.
yeah.
All right. So beat the odds. If one of 5 random superstars on your roster win a fatal 4-way, you earn 5k. Okay, so that's like the 4-way palooza
Yeah,
for
it
only
is.
5k though. All out war tag teams have a chance to gain the 2 levels instead of the 1 and break a leg. When superstars return from an injury, they add 10 popularity. I don't have anyone hurt, so I'm not going to use that one. And we're running out of weeks anyway, so
What does that even mean? If one of 5 random superstars on your roster, you get there's 5. There's
So
gonna be-
five people on your roster basically have this attached, the bonus attached to them. You just don't know who it's going to be. So you'd
Oh,
basically
jeez.
just be booking fatal 4-way matches, and
between those 4.
but you won't know. Yeah, but you won't know who it is
That's
unless you.
These-
You
Meat
know,
Mountain was
figure
better.
out the payment. Like if you did one match
I
and
know.
got paid, you would know that person, but they have to also win it. So
That's
True.
crazy. Yeah, this is a trash shakeup round here. So I'm gonna go with All Out War, and it's just gonna motivate me to get into some tag team feuds. Good lord! All right, so if we have an underground mass,
Ooh.
that would be coming in handy for me because I got The Rock, I got Victoria, I got Yokozuna, I got Austin. And I got Ken Shamrock, Stacy Keebler. So we got like 6 people on contracts if I want to get them to the end of the year. So that would be a much appreciated card. Get schooled.
Automatic buy.
No hezzy.
Let's just do the housekeeping.
This is, hold on. This is, you got to breathe this in. This is the moment that he hits 25 because we figured out last episode that he was like 7 away. So,
folks, we've took him from an absolute jobber, level 0, all the way. He is now immortal, officially in CodyVerse lore.
boom. And that
There
locks,
it is.
that locks up the thumbnail for this episode. We said that previously, that when he hits 25, that's got to be the thumb for that one.
Look at that, dude.
What a journey.
Just, it has been a journey. Well,
That's
let's
a
see.
perk.
Ooh, gains 10k whenever a rivalry involving this superstar gets resolved.
Whoa.
Or free veto random superstar, which you gain a power card after every PLE.
You're only
gain
gonna
a
get
veto
one.
random
So
super.
you
Yeah,
get that
at
one
this point.
time.
So, or I can get 10k one time.
Yeah,
Maybe
much.
twice. I mean,
Maybe twice.
I think for funsies though, it might be better to get
Yeah.
the veto.
Aw, shit.
It's gonna do more damage.
Boom.
So pretty good perk 5 for our king. Never mind his 7-17 record. We don't talk about.
It's pretty good. Not bad.
Just all 7 matches are in title matches. When it matters. All right. So fixed match. Okay. So we're only in the week 1 of the next thing, so I don't really have anything I want to do.
smashing.
I do have these if people get pissed off at me too, or if I lowball somebody. I can
Yeah,
get 'em
or
off, so.
low balls.
If I see the word smashing, I just think of Nigel Thornberry.
Mm, smash.
Smashing.
That was smashing.
Smashing it.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Sorry.
Pump fake.
Sorry. All right.
Sorry.
So I got
Name
my
your Cody
boys
Rhodes.
here, and hopefully we can get a tag feud started. That way I can randomly
Chief
burst. Chief Beef. I don't know if I want these boys going against Chief Beef though. Chief Beef's got to go against somebody better than that.
True.
Yeah, these guys can fight the pink Punjabis.
Ooh, Pink Punjabi.
Or the most dangerous hitman in the world.
I'm just checking out. I know, right? I feel like Ken Shamrock and Shawn Michaels would be a hell of a tag team.
Is AOP face or heel? I mean, that might help you. To
They're naughty.
decide.
They're
Naughty.
yeah,
Yeah, they're both
Oh, yeah.
naughty.
so naughty,
Even Chief Beef. Everybody hates Yokozuna on Chief Beef.
bro. It's crazy. I'm gonna go. Ooh,
But the last tag feud, Chief Beef's 1 face 1 heel, Pink Punjabis were 1 face 1 heel. So both
Maybe
teams
it matched up,
were
yeah.
split and it worked out.
I'm thinking, could I go the Shamrocks?
Ooh.
Would that be? But then I gotta find a worthy adversary for Chief Beef and Yokozuna. I think I have something planned, but I kind of want to get. Let's do. They kept them together. That's funny.
They have great tag.
They got the they got the chemistry, so it's auto
Yeah.
now.
Sure, let's do it. Okay.
Hell yeah. Brother.
Tag team call out. Where your big ass is at?
Ooh. Ooh, the Shamrocks. Oh, never mind. That
I
changed.
want to see Rock and Austin if they can take down. I know.
Stone rock cold.
If it
Rock.
doesn't, if this doesn't work, I will do the Shamrocks, and
You
we'll
just-
see. How that goes.
whatever's speaking to your heart. This is your show. Don't let
I
anyone
know,
tell
I
you
just-
otherwise.
I'm just saying names.
I've always
Jeremy. I've
always had Stone Cold and The Rock fight each other, but this time we're gonna team them up.
No kiss.
Damn it, Great Puda, and then oh gosh, I gotta gotta try to get this perk. Oh my goodness, Victoria's gonna die. Then we do this. We pivot. Where's Soul at? Wait. That is the correct way I wanted that. Okay. Okay. And then I want Shamrock Shake to get involved in something. Is it Giant Cruiser?
Yeah.
Is what the thing is? Okay. Pink Punjabis. I got three matches to book. Holy crap! I think we're gonna just destroy Disco Bell.
Might as well. I mean, you can do that promise if you want
Yeah,
to keep Tamina happy.
I think so. There's Tamina. She'll be happy. We're gonna get China. And Julio. I don't have a pre-match fizz, so I might have to shift to triple threat. This will be for the title. Gosh, I got 2 matches left. We're gonna get
What's he thinking?
I know. Don't ask.
He's not.
Andre. I'm not. Let's just do for this week. I'll let Shamrock fight Andre to fill out the card. Otherwise, we're not gonna have enough people.
Fill it up.
And then we'll have Penta.
Penta.
He can wrestle Rock. Ooh. Damn it, it's on cooldown.
Wait, he was fighting the Rock? What the hell?
They had a feud, and then
Yeah,
he
they
did the
did.
Fatal 4-Way cage match.
Oh, shit. Penta?
I'm gonna risk everything.
The biscuit.
Actually, no. At that point, I'll just leave that crappy rivalry that's not on cooldown. This will go to triple threat. I'm gonna
That's
put
on
Michaels in. I'm
cooldown.
gonna... Damn it, Shamrock and Michaels. Well, at least, hopefully Michaels can maybe spark something with Andre. If not, okay.
Sparky.
Lot going on. Triton's big ass. Full bottom jeans, boots with this curve. Okay. Lot of cooldown matches happening. I think that's pretty decent though. We managed to flesh this out while Austin's on hiatus. We got Cody Rhodes that needs to come back.
Cody
Alexa
Rhodes.
Bliss needs to come back. We're
I
gonna have
don't like how
Trish.
they don't gain stamina while they're injured. Like,
I know, it sucks.
or if
It's
it is,
killing
it's like
me.
3 or something.
And I think I might leave a self promo open.
Whoa!
Yay!
okay.
Congrats!
Look at that!
Yay!
Oh!
Congrats.
Wow!
That's probably the one you already used, though. To be fair.
Yeah, true.
Probably. Okay, so injury rehabs, 3 weeks.
Oh, yeah, Cody Rhodes again.
I got 2 of
Oh,
them,
yeah.
so I'm gonna
You
go
have-
ahead and bring them.
And you have 4 injury rehab ones. I just noticed that.
It's crazy work. All right, where'd
Oh,
that
yeah.
other one go?
Well, if you use, you can't. You can only use one.
Oh,
If you
okay.
But if you use the level 1, you can get Alexa Black back next week.
Oh yeah, injury rehab. I was looking at health spa.
Because she's gonna go down to 4, and then next week
Oh.
she'll be 3, and
Yeah.
bam, she's back.
All right, there we go. We're getting there, folks. We are figuring things out. Now, I do want to use this health spa.
Cody Rhodes, maybe a smashing success on Cody too. Don't want him coming for 100K.
I know. I wonder if this is gonna help a little bit with his. There we go.
Okay, all right.
All right. we're
The
going.
bronze one's like kind of like you never know if it's gonna boost the morale or not.
Fair.
I
So we
mean,
got those
it
two.
lifts it, but it's not always enough to
Make him happy.
make a new level of face.
Damn that.
Okay, there we go. So that helps things, I think. That was everything I needed to do, I believe.
Hell yeah.
And I think we're about good.
Goldine.
Yeah. Okay. I don't think I can do anything logistics-wise. I'm not going to search for anything. Just debating if I want to snag the injury rehab, but really, I mean, I got 3 of these. Still got a gold. So I think we're all right. Ooh. Ooh.
Oh no. Who's going underground? I think
It's got to be a singles, though, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
is it a
Yeah.
singles? Yeah.
18,000. So I guess with that, Stippy.
All right.
Good piv, good move.
And then I think we're all right. So now we're going to get the contract extension. Oh, shit.
Don't
Promise
worry.
the Rock 2 weeks of rest.
Oh, wait. No.
Damn, him and Austin getting 2 weeks of rest. I don't know if I have anybody else.
That's why they're going to be a tag team. They're using that time away.
I know. It's
Oh,
freaking
ladies.
Crazy.
Oh, they're
Yeah.
so injured though. Oh, boy.
I think
Or-
this might be a jobber match. Are you hot and fresh out the kitchen?
That's a lady though. That's a lady. Oh.
I'm tired of this misery, man. Alright,
Oh boy. I'm scared.
there we go. Alright, let's...
Could steal the show tonight.
I could.
Canada, who you think's winning that match?
Remix to Ignition.
Yeah, that's where I'm going to.
Okay.
I'll be fresh out the kitchen.
And then now we
That'd
can
be
do
the
this.
easiest song choice for a jobber ever. If we spectate,
Oh, yeah.
I always try to find like a song that ties to what their character is. That'd be the easiest one.
What would Misery Mains be?
Misery Business.
Zombie. Oh, okay.
Uh.
Alright. There we go. So he gets his 2 weeks of rest. She gets her promise. Stone Cold went off into the abyss for a while. So there we go. Everything's done now. Sorry for the delays and the holdups, but there we go. All for Kentucky.
It's hard to book these go homes.
Does Canada
Bad
have an
timing.
easy week, or does he also struggle?
Let's see here. Unexpected absence this week. Davenport sent me a message. She needs time away from management. You know what? I'm honestly so close to just firing her ass.
That's crazy. And she's just never... Dude, do it. Do it for all of us.
She's a level 3 feud, though. It's the only problem.
Blow it off.
So wait, 2 weeks?
That's
She's
so
lucky she
funny.
didn't do this before a go home.
Not
show,
sure
so
how you
thanks
want to
for
handle
letting
this.
me
I'll
know.
handle it by firing her. It's so
I honestly,
sassy.
I was so close to doing it. If she was not in a level 3 feud, I don't care if she's women's champion. I would have.
Blow off
Oh.
the feud now and release her ass.
I know,
Next week.
honestly, I might have to. Just Julia's getting ready to tear up her contract. She's not in a feud, so I'm not giving her $100,000. See ya. No
Maybe she'll
chance
stay.
in hell.
There it
boy.
is. Of course she
God.
stays. Canada's just got
dude.
that charm that fucking ropes him out, keeps him around.
Saw how I spoke to. All right. Anyway, Road Dogg and Mysterios might be worth considering.
Yeah.
Sure, right there. I had other plans for Road Dogg, but you know what? We can work it out. Bruno Sammartino says, "Hey, my contract's up on the at Raw is up at the end of the week. He wants to stay for $124,000, but we're gonna say no to Bruno. And I'll tell you why right now. This is final week at Raw. Guess what, buddy? Hold on. let me
Not
read
getting
these.
told yet. We got shake.
I don't need to. I don't need to read the. I
Yeah.
don't need to read anything. I'm done. We're not going to read anything else. We're going to just click on the 4 power
For
cards.
the
get back alley
audio,
crew.
he had the injury one Cheek had and book Extreme Rules match, but now he gets 4 random power cards, starting with Back Alley Crew.
Oh yes, audio listeners. Good call. Good call. Yeah, the other 2 options totally garbage. So back alley crew 4 power cards. Here we go. 1, Blinded. 2.
All right.
Scouted.
Scouted.
And then
There you
handicap
go.
3. Okay, we got at least
That's
one
worth
good
it.
one out of that. I was hoping for a little bit better, but you know what?
Ooh,
also
and
gonna get
Another one.
We might not need them, honestly, until week 20. Not tag. Okay, versus Rey Mysterio. Oh,
Whoa!
nice.
See, this is
only so.
if they give us
Sorry,
trading power cards next year, after the next pay per view, Cheek and I would be like trying to pay him to get his fucking injury rehabs while we kill our rosters.
Oh yeah. So this is telling me that I just basically have to, like, I can't add anybody into this feud. It's going to be Road Dogg, Jesse James, and Rey Mysterio only.
You can do triple threats and 4-ways to like. I mean, you would want the feud with those two, but I'm saying like you would still get the boost for it if they were in a triple threat or a fatal 4-way once feuds are established.
Right, not tag. True, not tag. All right, yeah, true. I do think the email says it could be triple threat or fatal 4-way. I just didn't read it. I was too excited. So we're gonna go over here, and if you missed the trading episode, we traded for Bruno Sammartino, knowing he only has 1 week left, because last episode during the booking, we lost the homecoming. We lost the footage of the homecoming card. We bought this for $60,000, foregoing the arena for Bash in Berlin. So we got a couple of contracts ready to go, but we are gonna give it to Bruno, and he'll be busy for 2 weeks. Then he'll come back ready to go. So as we look, we're going to have to, again, we like peppering, especially because timings are pretty bad. We're going to have to pepper.
No, that timing's so bad, you
son
of a bitch.
Let's go.
And then what we're going to do
No, just kidding. Don't.
is we're going to scout as well.
Scouted.
The full court press is on.
I know you have a lot of guys and girls with low stamina, so if you try and go looking for him next week,
Get his ass canned. Don't let him wiggle out of anything.
I'm trying not to.
I don't know, I'm pretty wiggly.
He's
Pretty
the
wig.
wiggler.
We're gonna bring back Kevin Owens, baby. He is
God.
There he is.
back.
He lives.
He lives. And the boy who lives has come to die.
The boy who lived come to die.
Okay, and we're gonna give him. Also, we're going to send him to a health spa. He's gonna go up to 58 stamina and even 6 more after today. Oh, we're not even done with Kevin Owens. Stop. As we look,
He's gonna get schooled.
we're gonna get schooled 3 Kevin. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know who I'm gonna use this on. Possibly Rey Mysterio, but it depends how much Rey Mysterio is coming for next week, because we have to deal with his contract next week. So I'll see what we have to do there. 36,000 for get the tables. I think we're gonna buy that because that's some good value. And I think that is it. Cody, you can unclench. I think we're done.
I
For now.
refuse to unclench. If there's one thing I've learned in life, always keep your ass cheeks clenched.
Hell yeah.
You never know what's
Your ass-
behind you.
Your ass cheeks.
Like
Okay,
if anyone learns one thing from CodyVerse, I hope it's that.
Fair.
Me as well. What else can we do? I mean, obviously, maybe I should have sent Julia to the spa to get her a little bit happier, but we have plans, and Julia holds us up again. We'll just have to say goodbye. What I might do, because it's called spade a spade, you guys' shows are not amazing. I mean,
Yeah,
we could,
that's valid.
yeah.
Psycho
So
Sally.
we could try to get Julia some wins here by signing a jobber. And hope that works. She's almost like a Blair Davin 2.0. She just doesn't want to cooperate. So what we're gonna do is to try to at least boost that matchup. I think I'm positive she was a face. Oh, but she's a bruiser. So we're gonna do heel fighter as a jobber, and we got Cinnamon Garrett, baby.
Hell yeah.
So you know what? What I'm gonna do is, just in case something pops, I think we'll sign Cinnamon for, what a funny name to say. We'll sign Cinnamon
Cinnamon
for,
Ginnaman.
it's week 16, 17, 18, 19. We'll sign Cinnamon for 4 weeks, $6,000. So Cinnamon, welcome.
Big opportunity for Cinnamon here.
Huge, actually. But what we're gonna do is, I think we're gonna make this one a falls count anywhere, or try to do that. If we change a rule, we're definitely getting this
baby,
next time.
yeah.
That's coming. Tag team callouts, trainings, and yes, the falls count. It was falls count anywhere or tornado tags. So both of those would be all right. But we are going to change the role of somebody. I might actually have to sign a new jobber because Heath Manhattan was our role change aficionado, and he's gone, dude.
Wow.
Although we could do is possibly just do something like change out New Jack. I need to book a card first, and then we'll figure that out because I don't know who's fighting who this week. I have no idea what is shaping up. I do know Road Dogg is going to face Rey Mysterio and possibly add in. I don't have any Gigantes. No, I don't want to do that one. Aleister Black. I think we'll just book a 1v1. And then, ooh.
I think it's just finally in season 3, we've all hit that point where
stamina.
Yeah, we're all struggling with stamina at the same time.
So what we're gonna
tell that to Armando.
Oh, bitch.
Okay, I think we can. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I don't even have any women. We'll have to worry about that next week. We're gonna book a tag team this week. I think what we'll do is put him with. Oh man, these staminas are crazy, dude. At least we're getting a lot of heelsies with staminas coming up soon.
That's nuts. We really all hit this wall at the exact same
time.
That's nuts.
Okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna put Becky Lynch and Tatum Paxley in a little bit of a feud. This is not a feud. This is gonna be the women's title on the line to give that a little bit of a boost. I might put a stip on it as well. Jesse, the body, needs to. I was half-assed, but it's okay.
If he has a promo, he'll be for real.
Exactly.
The body.
I think New Jack's gonna get a call out going. He's gonna call out Bruno Sammartino and Kevin Owens are both face and both bruisers. I think I'm gonna give the feud. I mean, Kevin Owens is coming back next week. Let's start that. And oof, I have no clue what this. I think we have to go JBL and AJ Styles. If I have a fixed match card, I might give it to John Bradshaw. I do. I'm gonna give it to him because his morale is scaring me too. So I'm a very scared boy right now. So we're gonna do that.
I get it.
And make sure he wins this match, even though I'm pretty sure he won the last match. Might throw this as a tables. We've got a lot of singles. I wish anything could be a triple threat, but I literally can't unless I sign another jobber and throw into the Cinnamon Garrett fight. That's not a bad idea, actually. Of course, there's no face. Here we go. I'm gonna play the feud.
Oh,
We got Cindy. Oh, that was that.
He can't fight with the women.
What we're gonna do, I'm also gonna sign Cindy for 4 weeks in case she pops something with somebody. The two jobbers
Backfire.
It might actually. Shit, it might. I might put her in this match actually, because it might cost Julia the win. So I think what we're gonna do is have. Oh boy. We're gonna have Jesse.
Jesse.
That's good. I like that one. I'm gonna try getting him to call out Brooks Jensen. Where is that?
He's up top, baby. He's
There
over.
He is over. What can Brooks
overrated.
change into? He could change into a Gigante. I don't need a Gigante, so he's not going to do anything tonight. Who is going to do something is Demon Finn Balor is going to cut a self promo. And I think what we'll do is have Batista do some training, and all he's doing is I'll save that for the actual training promo. Okay, I think I'm okay with this. One triple threat match. This is such a tough show to book, and these power cards aren't going to make it any easier to book. I don't think, boys.
Nope.
At least there's a title match as the main event. Oh, it's just the. Oh whoa. Oh, it is the women's. Hold on. Wait, who's my women's Intercontinental Champion? What the hell is that? Oh, no, it is. That is the women's IC title. Because it says women's,
yeah,
not
it would
world.
be world.
Okay, well, my bad.
No, you're good.
Okay,
I had the
got
same
you.
thought as you.
And that is the IC title. I don't know why I just didn't click. Anyways, anywho, I'm calling that good.
Well,
And I'm booking it now.
All right, we kick it off with WCW, and Sonya Deville walks into the building, sees the entire roster, and she starts looking down the line, and it's like the scene from Space Jam where they've just been getting their ass kicked by the Monstars, and everyone's looking rough, and someone's on like an iron lung. That's how the roster looks, but Sonya tries to put on a brave face and motivate her roster to go out and perform, but do so safely. It's oh so important to be safe. And the contests, they're going to kick off tonight. It's going to be Liv Morgan versus Jade Cargill in a tables match. And she just reminds them, safe. Take care of your opponent. We got to be great together. And then Liv Morgan says, fuck you, fuck your rules, puts Jade Cargill through the table, and then just starts whooping her ass. And she goes, this ain't ECW. We don't survive in moments like these. So we get a 3.5-star match. We take that. We get a rivalry, which would have been cool. But Jade Cargill is now out for 8 luscious
damn near
weeks.
till Mania.
So tough start for the risk-taking episode of WCW. And then Carmelo Hayes and Javon Evans, they come out to the ring together tonight. And they say, you know what? We've turned a new leaf under the tutelage of Rand Dussy. We really believe that we can be greatness on WCW. And they start talking about just how sympathetic they feel to Jade Cargill and her injury. And people are like, oh, that's empathy is such a good trait to have. And so Javon Evans and Carmelo Hayes are good boys now. And then Tegan Knox. Now, see, coming into this, I was like, if Tegan Knox gets hurt, she's on a temporary deal. I know Jade was also below 40, but I would have thought 36 is going to be fine. So I'm waiting for 4 to be perfectly okay here as Tegan Knox takes on Eve Torres. I guess the first match was a tables match, but it's a fucking table. Get over it. And then Eve Torres is fighting Tegan Knox, and then she goes and wins the match. But after the match, she goes, you know what? That table injured the hell out of Jade Cargill, so I'm gonna try to do that real quick. And so she gets a table after the match and puts Tegan Knox through it. But luckily, that table was not as official as the tables match tables, so it hurt her, but not as bad as it could have. We get a 2-star match to level 2 rivalry, and then Javon Evans, like we said, he's good. Then Tyler Bate comes out to the ring, and as Kevin Nash, he's already out. New world order. He's in the ring waiting. But then Tyler Bate gets ready to go out there, and Pete Dunne walks over. The new world champion, remember, he finally took down Scott Steiner, and he goes up to Tyler, and he says, look, man, you need to take out Kevin Nash. Tyler Bate's like, whoa, dude, like, Sonya told us not to do that. And he's like, come on, man. He's like, did you hear what Kevin Nash was saying about you? Tyler Bate's like, no, what was he saying about me? And Pete Dunne leans in, and he goes, Kevin Nash said you got a little ass mouth, and Tyler Bate gets pissed. He's like, no, man, I got a big mouth. I'm big mouth Bate, all right. And he goes out there and he is locked and loaded, and he like tries showing all his teeth, show how big his mouth is as the match is going on, and it honestly startles Kevin Nash a little bit, takes him back.
Damn, it startled me.
And
Bate.
spooks everybody, and all of a sudden, Tyler Bate, he gets a 3.5-star victory, and then he grabs the mic and he just like talks forever, won't shut the fuck up, and then finally the crowd just starts cheering big mouth, and then he smiles, but everyone's just really creeped out. Kevin Nash is thrown off. This could be what the new Catch Republic needs to completely sweep the new world order. And then the Baldies come out to the ring, and Tommaso Ciampa says next week, live on WCW, you all will see something you've never seen before. Tommaso Ciampa teaming with Shaquille O'Neal. And people are like, yup. He's like, and we are calling ourselves the Baldies. And people are like, yeah, yup, we know. But Tommaso Ciampa's fucking giddy, man. He's excited for that match next week, and he's so excited the rivalry goes to level 2. And then Sally Steamroller, Lash Legend. Not expecting a lot here. Sally, just don't squeeze her too much. But I mean, Lash Legend's big. Lash Legend's big. Not big enough to win the match, but big enough to stay healthy. It's a 1.5-star match. We do get a feud out of this, so we're not mad about that. And we're thankful that she's healthy. And then Scott Steiner comes out and says, "So you know, big bad booty daddy came out to the ring, and I knew that there was something in the air tonight, that these tables will be injuring the superstars. So Sonya Deville said I need to see Freak Still in the ring. I said there's only one way that you're going to get the freak with the peaks, and that's if you give me a microphone and nothing else. So if you want to see Scott Steiner in the ring in the future, then you better watch WCW and help us raise our fan count." And he gets his 4,000 fan. Excellent promo from the former world champion. And then the final contest, it's the Wee Woo match, because ironic, you know, it's one of those things people go, what's the definition of irony? And then no one can ever fucking define it. This is the definition of irony, because I can't define it either. The two healthiest superstars are going to be the ones fighting in an ambulance match tonight. Scarlett, level 19. Raquel, level 12. Giant versus Cruiser. We're hoping to get a feud out of this. We need 3.5 stars to not screw our curve, and we get 3.5. Okay. I guess it is a chance that the loser does get injured for 2 weeks. I just thought maybe it wouldn't happen this time because it's not guaranteed. But on a night like tonight, it was guaranteed. Scarlett, though, does start a feud with Raquel. I've got a little bit of injury rehabs, but I'm going to have to figure out what the hell to do. We do get a new feud here. Prayers up for the injured women of Dub C Dub.
Oh, buddy. Well, you might get hurt getting so excited for the great matches on this card, because we're starting out with the greatest wrestler of all time, apparently. Andre the Giant is putting his title on the line, and he's not the main event. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Against Ken Shamrock and Shawn Michaels. Oh, Shawn. They're going to maybe put their differences aside, try to team up and take down Andre, and then finish the match amongst themselves. But can anybody overcome Meat Mountain? Ooh.
Hell yeah. Oh, no.
Hell yeah,
And Shawn Michaels goes and dies, but it's okay because he died doing what he loved, and that was wrestling. But Andre the Giant gets upset. He finally takes an L. And Ken Shamrock, look at that face. That's the man to do it. He don't care. He's not intimidated by anybody. Comes away the new champion. And then, oh no. Chief Beef swing and a miss on their promo.
It's because Austin and Rock weren't there to answer them.
I know. No one was there. No one was home. No one even heard it. It fell on deaf ears. We do not have Stone Cold and Rock tag team. And my other pivot was going to be Shamrock, but now he's a champion. So stick around and watch me scramble like Michael Vick in 04.
Has some running room. Inside the 30. Inside the 20. Vick into the end zone. Falcons win in overtime.
And then Occam and Razor, my lovely new additions. Welcome to the brand. Let's see if my power card can do something cool here or whatever. Get these tag team rivalries juiced up because the tag team call-out failed. But the Pink Punjabi Playboys, everyone's favorite tag team, is back in action. And they're going to put their talents on the line against the well-rested Occam and Razor. Ooh. And there it is, the rivalry juiced up to level 2.
Hell yeah.
Just what we needed. And Pink Punjabi's upset again. They're on a little bit of a cold streak as they gave the titles back over to Chief Beef, and now just an upset here. They're reeling. And then the rivalry grows here. The tag team rivalry grows as Soul, Ruka, and Stacy Keibler, the Super S's, call out two legends of Victoria and Trish Stratus. The rivalry grows to level 3. So overall, so far, going well. But now we get to the match of the night, though.
Oh, shit.
Are you going to be in misery? Or is this thing about to pop off in the ignition? Ken, I don't know. I got nothing left. But the ignition ignites.
Hell yeah.
She comes away with the big winner, and Misery Main is nothing but miserable. Not even a rivalry started, nothing happened, just a dull match. But you know what?
That match had every man
Ignition.
in here wishing, you know?
Hell yeah.
Yep, moving on. Trish Stratus gets 5 popularity on an excellent self promo. Always welcome to add some popularity into the mix. So Trish Stratus boosted up.
Boosted.
And then in a farewell to Disco Bell.
Aw.
Tamina, China, they're going to mix it up one more time as well. The title is on the line, so Disco Bell could take the strap on her way out.
Take it out.
Is this party over?
Take it out the door.
Oh,
Tamina God.
Oh,
Disco Bell out
Bye.
6 week. Doesn't matter, though. The rivalry starts. Doesn't matter, though. Nothing matters. But what does matter is that you're here right now watching us and watching me go through this card. And sometimes things work out. Sometimes things doesn't. The thing that doesn't work out, that tag team call out by Chief Beef. The thing that does work out is we have a great match right here. Disco Bell exits without being the champion, but she does get injured. So if someone's trying to steal her and sign her, they're going to have to deal with that. But then Penta gets me 12 bandos. Thank you so much, you masked magician. He only loses 3 popularity, but it doesn't matter because we'll take 12 stacks, 12 racks, and a good promo from Penta. And then the main event, Triton back in the ring, back in action for the first time since becoming immortal. He is officially the GOAT, and he's trying to get his strap back against the great Muta, who is also well rested. But you know what? This just isn't a match. We're going underground for this one. Let's see who can scrap when the lights go dark. And who else but Triton.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Rivalry grows, gets his strap back. In a classic match, I do declare that I am the greatest wrestler on this brand and in this whole universe. And Triton, he has his eyes set maybe on Ken Shamrock, maybe getting double strapped up, you know what I mean? But for right now, he's focused on the great Muta, and he's happy to have his strap back.
Oh, God.
Well, let's go ahead and, big moment there. It's kind of like real wrestling. Sometimes you have a huge moment, and then you got to have, like, a shitty match to, like, reset the crowd before the next big moment. So we're going to reset the crowd with ECW here. So it's going to be Nia Jax, Lola Vice kicking it off with their tag team rivalry against Molly Holly, Sarah Coffeus. It's tables action in this match. Nia Jax, Lola Vice get the 3-star victory to start the show. And rivalry up to level 3. Chad Gable calls out Eric Rowan, and he mocks Eric Rowan for being unable to defeat El Grande Americano. And he's like, that's just embarrassing that you were not capable of defeating El Grande Americano. And I don't know why, but I have a feeling you won't be able to beat me either. And so they start a feud. Then it's going to be Gigi Dolan versus Ivy Nile. I was thinking they ended their feud, but it's going to be mediocre in the new world. But what isn't mediocre is Doc Daddy on the mic, except tonight didn't really go great for me. He only gets 1 popularity, but the people want to see him in the ring now. They're sick of his promos. And then Ilya Dragunov, Coral Anderson. Coral with the 16 stamina. I assume so the CCW is just going to be perfectly fine. He's going to get the win. Okay, that makes me feel a little better. 3 stars. Coral Anderson injured for 2 weeks. And then Kit Wilson comes out. But the crowd, same thing. He's been cutting promos every week. They're like, dog, get in the ring, man. We want to see you fight. And so he gets 1,500 fans for the show. Would have got more if he was in a match. Speaking of guys cutting promos, but finally getting to be in a match. KSI, he's been on the show all season, but he has 0 ring XP because all he's done is cut promos. But tonight, he gets to step in the ring with Joe Gacy. I think only his second match. And he's 2-0 in those matches. He's got Joe Gacy's number, man. He popped a cap in him, gets the bottle cap at the top, of course. YouTube, do not do not delist this video, and gets the victory. And then, I'm an ass man. Billy Gunn, Mr. Ass, he comes out to the ring and says, my ass wants all the smoke, and I'm talking to you, Dog Daddy. And so now they've got a feud, and we'll see, does that lead to Angelo Dawkins getting back into the ring where the fans want him? And then the main event, Ethan Page has continued to try to get the television title away from Alpha. He's continued to try to injure Alpha in the name of getting the gold, but he's come up short on both fronts every time. Will tonight be different? The title will not come around his waist, but he does bang up Alpha enough to where he's going to have to miss a couple shows, and the rivalry goes up to level 4. We'll see if Ethan Page can finish the job later on.
And over to Raw, man. JBL has been making waves, and he's in the back. He's screaming, he's throwing things, he's yelling about productions, yelling about ratings, and he can make it better, stock prices, all that. And then he looks over at AJ Styles, just standing there minding his own business, says, and you've been phenomenally unemployed in the main event scene. And AJ Styles is like, what the hell, man? I'm just here to put on a show and make good matches. And JBL says, yeah, you want a good match? Me, you tonight, tables match. I'll bring the tables. You bring your little soccer mom haircut. And these two go at it. And of course, AJ Styles is gonna roll or get onto the ring apron, and he tries to hit a phenomenal forearm, but JBL, he catches him up top in a powerbomb position. He hits him with a smoke bomb through a table. And it's gonna be a 4-star match. I'm looking at this. This probably should have been the main event. That's okay. That's because we got Kevin Owens in the ring. He's already in the ring. He's talking about how he spent the last 5 weeks at ECW doing commentary, special guest commentary. And he's out there saying it's pretty cool, it's hardcore matches all the time, weapons. Armando sucks, but you just get past that and you're good to go. And then New Jack's music hits and he walks out with his garbage can full of weapons. And as he puts it down, he says, you disrespect the hardcore. You didn't even get into the ring at ECW. So next week it's me versus you, Extreme Rules. And Kevin Owens not one to back down from a challenge. This match, oh boy, I didn't realize Becky Lynch was so hurt. We had to put it together. We were looking around and we said, Becky, would you get into this match with Tatum Paxley? And she's like, I'm tired. And Tatum Paxley is like, I'm tired too. And then Cindy backfires like, you girls are just a bunch of pussies. And that fired up Becky Lynch. That fired up Tatum Paxley because we don't want no jobbers, no local talent talking shit. So they all get in the ring and they're gonna take this out on each other. And Becky Lynch makes quick work of Tatum Paxley apparently making her tap. And Cindy Backfire was there laughing the whole time, clapping. Jesse the Body comes out and says, Brooks Jensen, you took my title a few weeks ago. I can't do it. I'm not.
What's the matter, McMahon?
There you go, please. He carried me. What's the matter, McMahon? Take my title. I'm going to take your mask, you little bitch. So we're going to see if Jesse the Body can take Brooks Jensen's mask. That's going to be kind of crazy. But Julia has been on quite a losing streak, and she's pissed off about it. She came demanding $100,000, and we said, speak to the hand, girl. We're not giving you $100,000. She said, okay, I'll give you one more shot. Just, maybe put me in an easy match. So we said, okay, how about an easy opponent, but a good match, a Falls Count Anywhere against Cinnamon Garrett. And Julia, she takes up, thank goodness. And she's like, all right, I will put on a good match. Exactly good. Middle of the road, 3 stars. And they do pop a rivalry, Julia versus Cinnamon Garrett. Julia's like, I like fighting this girl. I can win. And then the arena goes black. And the Demon Finn Balor promo package starts playing about how he won the world title from Kevin Owens. And 2 people are like, woohoo, I hate Canada. It's always you guys. It's always
Woohoo,
you two.
I hate Canada.
Yeah, see, it's always you two. Triple H sent us an email saying the IWC has been demanding to see Road Dogg Jesse James versus Rey Mysterio. And I said to Triple H, why? And Triple H was like, well, if you didn't know, 2K26 is actually the Attitude Era of that's kind of where that game's going. So it kind of makes sense to put you two in a match, doesn't it? And Road Dogg's like, yeah, shit, sure. And Rey Mysterio's like, hell yeah, man, I'm game. But Road Dogg Jesse James tells Rey Mysterio to suck it in a 3.5-star match. a rivalry doesn't pop, but maybe we don't need one when I didn't realize that this would probably rate a lot better with these two in it. So maybe this should have been the main event. And that is okay because these two women are going to put on a great show. I'm a little bit worried, but we see Batista. He's in the back training, and he jumps on to the punching bag, and he gives it a Batista bite because he's trying to make the punching bag tap out like he was trying to make everybody tap out in the backstage brawl with the Batista bite. But he gets 7 ring experience for biting the punching bag, so that's not too bad. Lyra Valkyria just lost her world title. She won it off Charlotte Flair, and Blair Davenport decided to walk away with the title for a few weeks. So Nick Aldis was like, oh my God, he slaps his head and goes, I have a women's intercontinental title. You two get in the ring and make it the most prestigious title on Raw if Blair Davenport wants to be a little bitch. And Lyra says, I'm only going to put a 2.5-star match, and that really hurts the main event scene. So well, at least we have a new women's intercontinental champion, but this was actually a really tough episode.
Damn. I just picture in season 2 of WWE Unreal, they talk about Lyra in her match with Becky Lynch at SummerSlam, and Lyra like was supposed to zip tie her hand. She accidentally got free of the zip ties, but then panicked and like put her hand back in it. And people were pissed. So maybe, just she didn't have her best that tonight either, but she's got a lot of potential. She's great. It happens. Tell you what else happens. 8 weeks of injury to kick off the show here for WCW. Liv Morgan defeating Jade Cargill in the tables match. We do get a rivalry here, but future Jade Cargill, I don't know what's going to happen, but 3.5 stars to kick off the show. 2 stars for Eve Torres over Tegan Nox, where I did expect an injury here. More definitively, we get 2 weeks of injury to Tegan Nox, and Tyler Bate comes in, shows his new big mouth to Kevin Nash, scares the shit out of him, and gets a 3.5 star victory. They begin a feud. 1.5 stars, Sally Steamroller takes down Lash Legend. They start a feud. And then the main event, 3.5 stars, Scarlett wins the ambulance match with Raquel Rodriguez. Unfortunately for me, the potential to get the 2-week injury on the loser did hit in this case. So Raquel out for 2 weeks. Call aside things, DeBaldi's call out Javon and Carmelo for a level 2 feud. Over on NXT 3.0, Ken Shamrock, your new world champion, defeating Andre the Giant and Shawn Michaels, 3.5 stars. Shawn Michaels injured for 5 weeks. The AOP take down the Peak Punjabi Playboys, 2 stars. And then the rivalry with Cheeks shakeup card goes right to level 2. Ignition wins an incredible contest over Misery Main, 1 star. Tamina is back as women's champion, defeating Disco Bell in China in the triple threat match. Disco Bell will enter free agency with a 6-week injury. And then newly christened level 25 Immortal Triton gets the North American Championship back around his waist. 4.5 stars over the Great Muta in the underground match. Their rivalry up to level 3. Tag team callouts, Chief Beef fail in their callout, but Silveruga, Stacy Keebler call Victoria Trish Stratus, pushing that to a level 3. Over on Raw, 4 stars in the opener. JBL takes down AJ Styles in the tables match. That rivalry up to level 4. Triple threat action. Becky Lynch defeats Tatum Paxley and Cindy Backfire. 2 stars. Lynch and Paxley begin a feud. Falls Count Anywhere. 3-star match for Julia over Cinnamon Garrett. They start a feud. Then it is 3.5 stars for the Road Dogg over Rey Mysterio. And in the main event, 2.5 stars, Lyra Valkyria, your new Women's Intercontinental Champion, taking down Charlotte Flair. On the call side of things, The Body calls out Brooks Jensen to begin a feud. New Jack calls out Kevin Owens to begin a feud. Finally for ECW, 3 stars. Nia Jax, Little Vice take down Molly Holly and Sarcophagus. Their rivalry is up to level 3. 2 stars for Gigi Dolan taking down Ivy Nile. Coral Anderson, 3 stars over Ilya Dragunov. He is injured for 2 weeks. KSI building that winning streak. 2 matches, 2 victories in a 2.5 star match in this level 2 feud. And then in the main event, 4 stars, Afa takes down Ethan Page. Rivalry up to level 4. Callouts, Badass Billy Gunn calls out Doc Daddy for a new feud. And then Chad Gable calls out Eric Rowan for a new feud. For WCW, we're going to get a 1-10 rating score. We're going to lose 11,000 fans.
Oh, no.
How many am I going to lose?
We're going to get $60,000. For NXT 3.0, they're going to get a 122 rating score. They're going to lose 2,000 fans. They're going to gain $125,000. The AOP redevelop their tag chemistry on the brand.
Hell yeah.
For ECW, it's a 115 rating score. He'll lose 2,800 fans and gain $150,000. And then finally for Canada on Raw, a 111 rating score. He will lose 11,700 fans. Yeah, we're like right on cue with each other there. $106,000 his way. So for my commissioner goal, we're going to the moon. And for our random card, we get the best offense card. So this is that fucking weird one where, like, if I want to block something hitting me on the go home show, then I think I need to play it this week because then the card would get played next week. But there's a lot of ways to work around it. So in theory, it's a good card, but it's a very convoluted card for Cheek.
Give me.
Nothing convoluted about this. Contract negotiation 2 for his commissioner goal. Canada going to grab injury rehab 3 for his commissioner goal. And these are the standings. So I'm up 93,000 fans on Canada. Canada up 31,000 fans on Cheek. Cheek up 200 and basically 12,000 fans on Armando. As we go to Evansville, Indiana. And Raw.
Ooh, okay, here we go. Triple H is mad that we didn't do the curve right. That's okay. Kevin Owens wants to tag team with Batista, with the Batista bite.
Couple movie stars.
Yeah. That's true. Couple movie stars. All right. Next few weeks. That's probably 2 weeks.
You get 3, I think.
All right. Let's see how that team works out, baby. I'll let him know. I can't wait to make our tag team debut. JBL's handing me nothing but losses. Is there anyone else in the roster you can match me up with? Oh boy. I mean, I guess yes. I'm gonna say yes. Sure thing. You should be happy about that. There we go. Neutral face. Rey Mysterio says his contract at Raw is up at the end of the week. Can't say I've been loving it. Damn, that's tough. Especially with our stuff with Road Dogg. I gotta keep Rey Mysterio around for another 5 weeks at least. You know what? I think we'll just say that works fine. Okay, we have a deal. Sweet. We get Vito's Star for our least popular available cruiser. Well, it's got to be one of the new hires. Yeah, sure. Cinnamon Backfire will definitely be in a match this week. In fact, we might go do that right now. We got to do a role change. And I think we will... No, I can't. I will sign another jobber, I think, to role change. And it's going to be Argus. Great.
Back.
He's back. And for 1 week only. Man, remember the start of this season? Or the start of this series? Oh, gosh. Almost a year ago. Ooh, Cinnamon Garrett's going to get hurt soon. Nice. Oh, shit. So is Julia. Oh, boy. They can call each other out then. Cinnamon, only with a 1 XP. That's real tough. They're going to call out Cinnamon. Great name. I think we're going to have maybe Cinnamon do a training because we need to knock those out. And do I still need to do self-promos? Training? No, self-promos are done. We do need Falls Count Anywheres, which are tough, but we got a couple more weeks to do it. But we are going to get this and this, so I'm not too worried, I guess. Not Cinnamon Garrett. Cindy Backfire needs to be in a match this week. She's going to go up against Charlotte Flair. Book that, and I think we're going to book... What we're going to do is we're going to book Demon Finn Balor, and I don't know who yet, versus the Batista Bite and Kevin Owens. And I think Demon Finn Balor's buddy is gonna be, I think New Jack makes the most sense. Yes, the 2 feuds. That makes sense to me. We'll get this rock and rolling. And Abyss needs somebody new to fight, and these 2 need to fight this week. Oops. And Rey Mysterio. Let's get that going. That might open the show, especially if we throw a little stippy on it, and maybe Rey gets the W. Who wanted to fight somebody else? It was
AJ.
Oh, AJ did not want to fight JBL. We will put AJ Styles against. I was gonna say Abyss. I just don't think they're ready for that yet. Especially with 29. But we don't have to do that this week, I guess. We could just let it chill. Oh no, JBL's coming for money next week. And Blair Davenport's not back yet. It's a tough one. Tough one again, boys. Jeez.
Sign Cindy Backfire.
We already have that match. I might have to go looking in like
Oh my.
the 10 range to not have such bullshit matches here. We're gonna look and we're gonna play the feud. I think I'm gonna turn on. No, I'm just gonna leave it open, and then we'll see what we need after this. Okay. It's week 17. We need people for at least 3 weeks, in hopes we can start something and end some. Oh, jeez. I think I might play the feud again.
Ooh, no one's speaking to him.
Nobody's speaking to me right now just because everybody's mismatched, or that's not bad, but we'll see what else we can find with another search. We got Bronson Reed. We got Josh Briggs, who's been on a brand before. We bring back Nikki Cross. Man. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to bring Ivar. Oh, boy. Shit. Maybe we're just doing 2 weeks. I don't know. I'm scared now. Okay, hold on. We got 2 matches to book. Can I do anything else? Jesse the Body versus AJ Styles versus maybe a new signing, but I'm going to throw Aleister Black in there right now. And then I'm just looking at Stamina over here. And I might have to go. Okay, what we're going to do is we're definitely going to sign. Not Nikki Cross. We're going to sign Valhalla.
You can get the whole trio in there. Valhalla, Eric, and Ivar.
Yeah, if I could afford it. I would. Okay, we're going to get her for 3 weeks. Just to come in, do some stuff. Have a great time. Oh, man, I'm scared. We're going to throw the title match on here? I don't know. Maybe we don't even need to because it's in the mid. I'm panicking. I think we will have... Because I might as well end this as well. Man, Abyss is just withering away as well, man. You know what? I'm going to have Abyss do a self-promo to keep his pop up. I think that's good start. What I'm going to do is I think I'm going to pop it now. Surprise, surprise. We're giving royalty to Kevin Owens, baby. He's back up at the top. And we'll throw Extreme Rules on this for New Jack. Okay, that feels good. Although, I think we will massage Batista.
Hey, yo.
Yeah. There it is. Although you know what? No, I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave it because we have 2 injury rehab 2s. We got an injury rehab 1. I'm going to not know a guy. Holy shit, if I bought that, I would have actually been pissed. Because I don't have any minis.
Yeah, 30,000 for 2 guys feels expensive.
Very expensive. All right. Oh, other than this match, I can't put anybody else in. So either I just don't have a heel in this and have face, or I risk Aleister Black getting injured. And I need him at the Go Home show. So I think we will do this. And I'm pretty confident that nothing else is going to... Because Kevin Owens immediately gets that popularity boost. It's not after the match. He's up to 78. So we got 74, 78, 72, 62. I'm feeling good about that. And I think we're golden on everything else. Actually, I'm going to look at these power cards. I didn't realize I didn't look at any of these. We're going to give anybody close Rey Mysterio, but I don't know if you're sticking around again. So we'll save this for the push to Mania. We are going to use this again just to make sure Cody can't sign anyone. I don't know if he knows any guys either, but he's going to be blind too.
Sha-sha.
This the only way we can do is unload the clip to try to at least claw back, because we did not claw at all last week. We fucked up our main event, so we didn't get to claw. And
The claw.
I'm going to lock this in. Boy.
Ooh, boy. Here we go. What the hell's Armando want now?
Huh.
Personally,
like,
I
I'm
can't
only
understand
down.
why anybody would watch you.
He's only down 200,000.
Why is he just chirping me every week? This guy's obsessed with me. All right. Anyways. Oh, shit. The Rock doesn't like... Great. Oh, he is? I can't stand seeing a total fake like Triton getting one over on him.
Rock
Give me a
not
chance
liking
to help
Triton.
Great Muta even the score. I want to run in with the next 2 week on Triton's big ass. What the hell? That sounds like chaos. Let's do it. An alliance against Triton should knock the smile off his big fat face. Okay. Check this out. At our last function, the hitman deliberately took the last 2 pieces of cake, leaving me without any. Ooh, let me have my cake and eat it too. I've had enough of his disrespect and want to settle it in the ring. I can guarantee that things are going to get heated. What the hell? Now,
Free feud.
yeah, and they're already in one, so, and I guess now they'll have a singles feud too. So yeah, cool.
Damn, behavioral therapy. It's
Good
intense.
lord. Do not take that man's cake. All right, Stacy Keebler. She is in a level 3 feud. We're gonna go ahead and we'll just extendo mag her.
And first she's heard of it.
Damn it. Somebody's got to hear of it.
Guess we'll be talking again soon. Why? I want to talk to your ass. So our gauntlet match gets us limited stock. Yikes. Okay. So here we go. Occam, Brett the Hitman Hart. Triton wants to get ran in on by the Rock, or Rock wants to run in on Triton. And I think we're pretty golden everywhere else. Let's see here. Injury rehab. Ooh, health spa, not bad. Special promotion though. 90 bandos. Ugh. Gosh. That is good. I already got 2 though. But man, imagine what 3 can do. Okay. I'm just gonna start going through piecing this show together. So I think we're gonna do the tag team here. So they're pretty good. So Great Muta and Triton. And then this one's gonna be the run-in, so the Rook is going to target Triton. Triton is not gonna be happy.
I do declare.
That I'm frustrated with the Rock.
These peasants? Okay. Can Shamrock, our champ, needs a feud. Chief Beef, our tag champs, need a feud. Let's see here. The Rock is now busy again. Stone Cold is still busy for 1 more week. Victoria Tristratus. We're gonna do the tag team call out. I believe the ladies can get it done. We're gonna try to give Victoria and Trish another week of rest. Hopefully we can get that all the way up. All the way up. I know. Cody Rhodes is back, daddy.
Oh, daddy. Where's Lex though? Oh shit, Shawn Michaels too. Damn.
Yeah.
K closer, or do you just bring it back?
I don't know. I don't know. So let's do. We're gonna try this one more time. I think it's time they bring in the big gun. Go after Andre.
Hell yeah.
Who's Andre's partner? Andre and Great Khali would be crazy. But he's already a member of the Pink Punjabis.
Playboys.
And then I want to do maybe Rocky, but I feel like he's gonna end up getting in some bullcrap feud here. We'll see. We're just gonna see how that shakes. We're gonna see how that plays. Ken Shamrock though.
Shake.
Shamrock shake. I think I need to do. I need to get Bliss back. And then I am going to keep working on Shawn Michaels. Getting him back sooner. Okay. Because now Alexa can get in the match. I'm gonna have her go. I think we're gonna have her go against China. And then we're gonna risk hurting EO. Gonna have her fight there, and then one more match. Let's do. Tenta can get in the ring. He can. Wow, I actually have a.
That?
I might do something here. I'm trying to see.
Y'all have to.
I'm trying to manage this rooster.
Rooster. How many roosters do you know?
Oh my goodness, I know. I'm about to
8.
8 roosters, damn.
eat.
Yeah, the family farm had 8.
The family farm.
I don't know why that's so funny to you. Sorry, you don't have rooster farms in Maine.
No, Maine, no rooster farms here in Maine. Oh my god,
Oh,
he's going
shit.
right to the top. Holy shit.
Alright, I think I'm gonna bring.
Hard.
Oh,
Holy
I need to
shit.
bring in. I
She's
need to
not
bring in
playing
some
around.
juice. I need to bring in
Heavy juice.
heavy juice.
Maya
oh
T.
my
Kirk.
goodness.
Who's gonna be?
I know. I think I'm gonna bring in Macho, Nacho, and then 5 weeks.
He's already annoyed. What the fuck?
I know.
Dick.
Let's just do 4. That'll get him through the PLE, right?
Yeah, get him through the play.
And then we'll go from there. So now my money is down. but not out. And I'm actually gonna go ahead. I think I am gonna buy this health spa, and I think I'm gonna use it. I gotta use it on
Your champion.
gotta use it on the champ. So we need to get him. We need to get him a feud. Damn it. We're gonna have him call out. Wait, where does that go?
Top right. Kenneth.
There we go. Have him call out Kenneth.
Kenneth.
Kenneth. So that way, big boy, that's there. Hopefully we get there. Those will get rivalries. We hope and pray. Tamina could get in a rivalry there, but Io's gonna get destroyed and hurt probably, because that's how life works when you're not Armando.
I know. This bitch ass.
And then we still need a match. We still got to put Penta in. I think it works best that he fight Andre, but I don't really want Andre in this feud. But I guess we're just gonna go with things. Things are gonna happen on this show. That's a run-in, so I don't love it. This is a non-title fight. That.
Ooh.
With a stippy nippy might work. And then we got one last thing. Just have Cody Rhodes do Cody Rhodes things.
Daddy.
Go get us some cash, please. Okay. So there we go. I think that pleases everybody. Don't really have anything left.
I'm pleased.
Hey yo, let's go put on a show in Indiana.
All right, we are scouted and bad timing. And oh, I thought I got shot, but that's next show. All right, got an email from an ad agency.
Ooh.
You know what? We're going for it. The ad agency did okay for Cheek last time, but I'm gonna hope they do better than okay here. We got to go for it. It's 10K. See you next week, Hunter. Need a favorite boss. O'Neill's been getting my face a lot lately for no reason. Getting real sick of it. I've had enough disrespect. I want to sell things in the ring with him. I can guarantee things are gonna get heated. So I actually have to. Oh shit. We're gonna find out officially. So they're gonna be in the ring with each other, but I need to do the tag match. So I don't know if this is one where it's gonna make you do a one-on-one, but we're gonna find out. And behavioral therapy again there, but it just says a match, so we should be good with the tags. So that's cool. Least popular cruiser to know guys, but I already have the ability to know guys twice, and I don't think I'm gonna have the money to take advantage of it. So if it happens, it happens. Otherwise, we're good. Scarlett got to level 20 last week.
I thought you used one. Damn. Didn't get two. Golly.
I'm actually going to go Backstage Brawl because I have 2 match card boosts for it, and then booking a third one gets me a match card boost. So if I ever figure out financials, I do intend to try to book them. So having someone that's specialist in it could be helpful. Okay. So power cards here. I'm going to just toss. Where's that? I'm going to toss this out. Block something that'll, in theory, be hitting towards the go-home show. There's going to be a lot hitting, but that'll protect me from something in theory or stop things from getting played. Okay. So injury rehabs. I don't even know if I have any. Okay, we have 2 injury rehab 3s. So that's good. That makes my heart happy. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get Raquel. Damn, Jade is super pissed. I might just have to release Jade. Because I did not have a smashing success. I do not have any thing. I
couldn't
might
carry
just
it
have
this
to
time.
release her. Downside is Bianca is then gonna probably be upset, and we do lose the tag feud. But by the time, even if I used back-to-back injury rehabs on her to get her back, it would just be to blow off a feud, and then I'm back at the start here. So I think I need to just cut the loss here. So we're gonna release Jade, which sucks ass, but it is what it is. Then Bianca is probably gonna drop to, where the hell did she go?
She was down to
There she is.
58 points.
So she's going to go to probably neutral face morale. I would expect an email from her next week about releasing her partner. But it is what it is. We lose that tag feud, is what it is there as well. So I think the move here is to go ahead and get Raquel back. We can use her in some form of promo this week. Tegan we're going to leave because she has 0 stamina anyway. So let's get Raquel back in here. Is there anything else I'm trying to use this week? I don't think. To the moon, I might toss pinning the match card. We've got some options for who that can help, so that's cool. Okay, so let's go ahead, start funneling this thing through. So we know we want to do the tag match here. This is for the Ciampa promise, and this should take care of Javon's promise as well. We won't get the insta feud out of it because it's not a singles match, but takes care of the double promises there, so that's cool. Then what are we? So I'm not booking Liv. I just want to see how my ladies are looking on stamina. This will be the easiest way to do it. So I'm thinking about just, my thought was throw together a couple random teams for a women's tag title match, but we are heavy on the heel side with what can be booked. So we're not going to do that this week. Okay. So Sally, even though she has a feud with Lash, I think is going to just get tossed into another match, and we're gonna go against Zelina for Giant Cruiser. I might put the belt on the line just to aid that a little bit, but for now it's gonna be non-title. Then, dang it, I always randomly do that. Then Braun's got his feud with Ciampa, but that can't go anywhere this week. Randussy does not have a feud, but there's not a heel that's healthy enough right now without a risk, so damn, they're all faces too. Let's see. I gotta think how I want to proceed.
The toughest episode yet.
Yeah, this one's been brutal. What was in my store? Injury up 1, get schooled, and away ambulance. I might grab that rehab because I'm gonna have to keep taking risks. We do have another injury rehab 3, but obviously it's, you know, if we get hit with like an 8-weeker, we kind of just have to take that on the chin. But I think we do grab that. And I might, how many? Okay, so I always got to do the math. I always just talk through the math so you all aren't wondering, like, versus me sitting in silence for 20 seconds. So I'd shoot for trying to have each PLE match be 5 stars, as well as each opener and finisher of a go-home show. We have 1 Queens of the Ring card, so that covers one of the go-home shows in theory. So we have 1 go-home show left that's going to have 2 matches. We have Mania, which will have 2 matches, and then we have 1 more PLE, which will have 1 match. So if I'm trying to hit 5 stars on all of them, I need 5 match card boosts in theory. You can hit it without it, but that's what I'm shooting for. So we have 1 Last Man Standing. We have 1 Iron Man. We have 2 Backstage Brawlers and a Gauntlet Eliminator. So what I'm thinking is I make the tag match a Backstage Brawl. It's going to put me in a spot where they're going to end up tired next week, but I'm just trying to survive week to week here. So we go Backstage Brawl here. This becomes our clear main. And then I go ahead and use one of these because I have enough boosted cards to be able to boost other matches. So we go for that. Swing back up here. That just buys me, in theory, a little space to accidentally suck ass elsewhere. So Bianca is going to fight against Kalani Jordan. If Kalani Jordan gets injured, we do not extend her contract. Gets me a face and heel there. Then Eve, I could go.
You want me to help?
No, I want to have a shot at a good show here. It's gonna be tough though.
That's crazy.
No, this is gonna be a brutal swing and a miss. I'm gonna end up having to turn somebody again.
We're all having a rough one.
Yeah, this episode's been.
How can you speak for Armando?
I'm trying to picture the thumbnail. It's just all
His
three
spot
of
in
us
the standings. No, this one's got to be the Triton thumbnail though. He finally hit 25.
Oh yeah,
so that's locked in.
Maybe we'll do it. Maybe we'll be even worse next episode.
I think Randy, but Randy could be used in match. But I think I got to get Randy heel for future shows.
Randussy.
Just because we've unbalanced stuff the other way. So I'm gonna do this for now. We're gonna have a face match in here that isn't gonna go great, but we are gonna put the title on the line with the hopes that Braun Breaker takes it for future things. Okay, then I've got to throw one more match in here, and I think we just go Scarlett, Raquel. I know we just healed Raquel, but we're going to hope that this time, without it being an emotes match, hopefully we get better luck on that. Then do we go stipulation here and let this open? But Sally's level 4, so I don't love that. This is going to be face-face, even with the title on the line. But I don't want to put this in the stipulation to increase Raquel. So I think we're going to ride it like this. We know we're going to have a great main event. We're going to hope that this can get like 3.5, and Raquel's healthy. Then we got to funnel out the rest of this stuff promo-wise. So let's have Eve push the feud with Tegan Knox for when she's back. That'll probably be a go-home show match. Then we go... Scott needs a full week off this time. So let's have Liv cut our charity promo to help me lose like 10,000 fans instead of 15. And then let's have we're gonna have Nash go advertising. He's got 79 pop, little to lose if it goes terribly. I think that's where we're going to sit for this one. Just double checking my cards quick here. I think everything else to the moon. I might go to the moon in the opener, see if that helps it out. We're going to give the to the moon to Scarlett. It's after the match, so I doubt that really helps the rating now because she wouldn't get the boost till after, but fuck it. We're just throwing up a prayer. We coincidentally get this, so now I know 30 guys. Everything else is good.
A lot of guys.
A lot of men.
We don't do the tag team call-up promo, but that's okay. We're rocking with what we got here. We're going to send it in and hope for the best.
Hell yeah. Oh, I did put Cindy Backfire in. I've been thinking about that the whole time. Okay, here we go. The internet, the IWC wanted to see Road Dogg Jesse James versus Rey Mysterio, and we're going to run it back again here tonight. And so a rivalry never popped off, but Rey Mysterio was quite offended by losing last week. He couldn't hit the 619, so he said, you know what, let's take that stipulation, or let's take that equation out and not even have to hit the 619 because we're just going to put Road Dogg Jesse James right through a table. But unfortunately, man, Rey Mysterio's injured. That's fine. Unfortunately, as Rey Mysterio went to go pick up Road Dogg Jesse James, he forgot that he's, not a giant or anything, and it's hard to kind of pick up somebody double your size. So Road Dogg just says, suck it, and tosses Rey Mysterio's little ass outside the ring, and boom, through a table he goes. Abyss, only one popularity, and that's because His self promo was he had a table full of thumbtacks again to promote 2K26 as thumbtacks are maybe going to be a part of it, and he slams his hand into the thumbtacks, and ow, it hurts. And only one person was like, yeah, all right, I guess, and he'll take one popularity. Lyra Valkyria putting her title, not her title on the line. She is the women's Intercontinental Champion, and she's going to go up against our new signing Valhalla, who's here to make a statement tonight that no statements are made, because Lyra is going to bird girl her way to a 2.5-star match. Our opener, by the way, was 4-star match. Argus the Great comes out and he says, "You remember me?" And he's holding on to Angela, that he was able to help Drew McIntyre. Oh, remember me and the nostalgia? Member? He's doing the old member berries, and everybody's like, "Yeah, we love nostalgia. Fuck yeah."
Yeah, remember Alex? Hey, remember Ghostbusters? Oh, I remember.
Love it, and he's now loved by the fans. Cindy Backfire has made statement after statement after statement, but it doesn't matter because Charlotte Flair is going to come out here and immediately make her tap. We rolled the dice and gambled on calling that before it was made, but I had pretty high hopes that Charlotte Flair was going to beat Cindy Backfire in a 2.5-star match. It does start a rivalry, and you know who else has a rivalry? Julius says, you know what's the dumbest name in sports entertainment? It's Cinnamon Garrett. You could have picked a better name, and how do you even see in your matches? Too many botches, Julius calling out. But Jesse the Body, you know he called out he didn't call out AJ Styles. He called out Brooks Jensen. AJ Styles took offense to that and said, you don't call out people. You don't take people's masks. I don't care if they're not a luchador. You don't go around taking people's masks. So tonight, AJ Styles is kind of, even though he's a face and it's a face versus face, he's gonna defend Brooks Jensen because he honors peoples with masks, and he does get a victory, which he was hoping to get. So he does come out victorious, but because it was face versus face, we're only gonna get 2 stars. But in the back, Cinnamon Garrett, furious by Julia's calling out of her name and that she can't see. She's in the back, shadow boxing, and 7 ring XP later, she's ready to go. And this one comes down because we're doing that thing, you know, where Batista's feuding with Demon Finn Balor. Kevin Owens was just called out by New Jack. So what better time to team the two up against the two they were calling out and feuding with? So can Batista and KO, although they're not an official team, they are, and they come down to a classic match, and Batista's injured for 2 weeks, 4.5 stars. And at the end of the match, although Kevin Owens and Batista win, end up with a spear to New Jack, and that's going to end this one. And as this was one ended, of course, Kevin Owens is feuding with New Jack, but he turns over to Demon Finn Balor, stunners him, and you know who takes offense to that? Batista, because he's like, that's my opponent. So they start shoving each other, and Batista actually spine busters Kevin Owens through a table that was already set up because it's Extreme Rules. So a lot of this tag team didn't really work out, I guess. And Batista injured himself doing that spine buster, pulled his back, and he's going to be injured for 2 weeks.
Damn.
Yeah.
All right. Well, moving on from all that madness on Raw, we're going to 3.0. Alexa Bliss back from her time on the IR, and China is getting China is finally facing someone not named Tamina. So our advertising queen is going to go against our wrestling queen, even though she does not have the title right now. And China. But a rivalry does form in a great opener for us. China and Alexa Bliss, the rivalry we have all been waiting for. And then the rivalry grows as the Killer S's get the rivalry to level 4 against Victoria and Trish, who are taking another week off to rest their weary bodies. We have a level 4 tag feud, folks, for the women's titles, which will be on the line at the coming PLE. And then just a note, one-on-one. This is a get-right match for Andre the Giant. He's in the ring against Penta. No belt, no stipulation, just a good old one-on-one match. He's kind of at a mental, he's kind of losing it a little bit. He lost last week for the first time in history, and he lost his belt to Ken Shamrock, and now he just doesn't know. He doesn't know what feud he's going to get into next. He doesn't know anything about his future, but what he does know is that Penta is right in front of him, and he wants to destroy him. And there he goes. A 3-star match, no new rivalry. Andre doesn't care about Penta. He just cared that he got the win and got back on track. So good start there for our boy Andre and them giant cheeks. And then speaking of rivalries, though, Andre quickly, he rebounds in the ring, then he rebounds also out of it because he finds himself going against the tag team champions, the unbeatable Chief Beef. And Andre says, I think I'm up for that challenge. And he needs a superstar just as big in name as he is, and who else better than The Rock to go against the tribal chief and Beef. So a lot of layers to that one. We have 2 huge tag teams going against each other for the gold. And then Tamina also fighting someone other than China. She is our women's champ, but she's not putting it on the line. She just wants to have a good match with Io Sky. We welcome her back to the brand, but we are probably going to lose her because my name is not Armando. So here we go. We pray for Io in multiple ways, and nope, 2 weeks, which 2 weeks isn't terrible. We've got cards for that. No feud starts, though, which I guess in a way could be a good thing since Io is injured. But Tamina gets a big win, and Io Sky back to the IR she goes. But then Macho Man, oh yeah! I'm gonna call out Ken Shamrock as I take a bite of my Slim Jim. And the rivalry starts. He comes in off the streets. He says you can beat Andre the Giant, but you don't know what the Macho can do to you. And that is shaping up to be one hell of a match for the World Heavyweight title as the feud grows to level 1. Oh, yeah. And then Triton getting going. He won last week as he is now immortal. He is amongst the gods of wrestling. Here we go. Triton, Great Muta. The rivalry renews. But then wait a minute. The Rock comes in fresh off of starting a feud. And he still cannot defeat. The Great Muta still can't beat Triton, even with the help of The Rock. And nothing happens there, but I'm sure Triton is going to send me a hasty email after this in the next episode because he's got to be pissed that The Rock comes in on his turf. But good match for Triton. Our King is 2-0 since becoming immortal. And then, look at that. Cody Rhodes, the advertising king. He said, you know what, my son, he's just as good as I am in the ring, but he's even better than I was on the mic, and he's going to go out there. He's not going to lose any popularity. No, baby. He's going to go out. He's going to get you some serious money because I know money's tight right now, especially in this economy, daddy. And Cody Rhodes says, thanks for that, Dad. Give me the mic. I got a promo to cut now. And it gets $13,000 at the expense of nobody because that was the perfect promo. And then, speaking of perfect, this main event, what's not to love? Razor and Occam back in the ring against the Pink Punjabi Playboys. Can they get right? Can they get the big dub? They do. The Pink Punjabi Playboys are back, and the rivalry grows just like that in a span of just this episode. We go from nothing to a level 4 feud, and that is the beauty of the shake-up card. Thank you so much. And the Pink Punjabi Playboys, the Killer Peas, or whatever else you want to throw in there and call them, they get a big victory to end the show. 3-star match, not perfect for the curve, but you know what, at this point, who cares? We all had fun and we all had a good time, except for this next brand.
Son of a bitch!
Oh, sorry, I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was gonna be.
Well, no point in having fun this show. This is gonna be a
fucking
disaster now. We're kicking it off. Scarlett and Raquel Rodriguez. Scarlett actually comes out to the ring. She kicks off the show with an open challenge after putting Raquel in an ambulance last week. But then Raquel's music hits and Scarlett's shocked. She thought she got this handled and Raquel want to be here for a couple weeks. And does being shocked throw her off? It does. Raquel able to build her momentum to a 3-star victory, hitting the Raquel bomb, getting the victory over Scarlett, their rivalry up to level 2. And then Randy Orton comes out to the ring and he says, he starts talking about Javon Evans and Carmelo Hayes and the feud he had with those guys, and the crowd, they're supporting the Young Guns, man. They're fired up for it. But then Randy goes, you want to know who I'm rooting for in tonight's main event? And the crowd's like, who are you rooting for? And he goes, the Baldies. And the crowd is shocked at this revelation. And then Randy Orton on the Jumbotron, he puts up a picture of him from 2009 where he was, it was a shaved head, but he's like, this is close enough to being bald. And so the crowd is pissed that he's supporting such an evil team. So he now is evil himself. And then Sally Steamroller, she steamrolled her way to victory last week against Lash Legend. Lash Legend can't be here tonight. So she says, you know what? I'm calling my shot. I want the champion. And Zelina Vega comes out of the ring. She's just laughing like there's no damn way that you're getting into the ring with me and winning this thing. And Zelina, look, she had to struggle through this match a little bit because she tried to hit the code red, and that was a lot of cushion to be pushing and flipping over. So it took a lot of work, but Zelina Vega was able to use a rope-assisted code red to get the pinfall. But the crowd, they kind of were rallying on Sally a little bit. So a feud begins, 2.5 stars. Zelina gets the win. And then Eve Torres says, I'm not doing an open challenge like Scarlett, but I know that my opponent from last week is not going to be in this ring. Hell, I heard her contract's about to run out. So Tegan Knox, if you can even get yourself back in the ring again, I'd love to beat you one last time and be the one to show you the door. Their rivalry up to level 3. And then Pete Dunne, we find out that, when Pete Dunne won the title from Scott Steiner in their Iron Man match, Braun Breaker helped. He used Scott Steiner's lead pipe against him, and Pete Dunne agreed to give Braun Breaker a title shot as a thank you for that service. And the crowd is torn because they love the new Catch Republic, but they also love getting the dogs barking. And Braun Breaker wins the match, but I'm noticing the championship did not switch over here with them, and it's definitely a title match because the title is on Pete Dunne. I don't think I've ever just seen a DQ without a run-in or anything, so it looks like a giant fist was rammed right up my ass. Even though I kept my cheeks clenched, I got railroaded one time. And then Liv Morgan says, Cody, it's going to be okay. Sonya, it's going to be okay. Let me rally some fans just in case you didn't get the champion that you wanted. And 4,500 people, they're fired up for Liv Morgan. She does the thing. There's a video where she has it's like a big old lollipop thing, but when you bust it, like juice pops out, and the internet went crazy for that. She just brought one of those lollipops to the ring, and the crowd went fucking nuts, man. $4,500 horny little devils for WCW. And then Bianca Belair, she's pissed, man. Her and Jade were meant to run the WCW division on the women's side. They were meant to be the best tag champs. They were meant to get their opportunities, but unfortunately, Jade Cargill's injury, we notified Bianca Belair that Jade's been released. She said, okay, you want to take my partner away? Then let me take Kalani Jordan away. I demand a match for her. And Sonya's scared to piss her off even more, gives Bianca Belair the match against Kalani Jordan, who's not 100%. But all of a sudden, as the match is going on, Bianca Belair is so pissed, so frustrated that she actually leaves the ring. She goes to get a steel chair, but Kalani able to duck and then kind of trips up Bianca, who then lands face first on the chair. Then Kalani goes to the corner, hits that springboard into the split-legged moonsault, gets the 3 count, and a little bit of an upset, and somehow stays healthy. And then Kevin Nash says, I'm going to try a new strategy in the promo game. and he goes to cut an advertising promo, but people are so used to Scott Steiner being the mouthpiece of the NWO that there's 8 people in the crowd that are like, I'd prefer the big bad booty daddy to be out here wearing big sexy. But Kevin Nash does get us $15,500, but unfortunately at the expense of 8 popularity. And then the cameras go backstage, because before we can even get to the ring, the Baldies and the Young Guns, they are fighting each other in the back with a point to prove. So it just turns into a backstage brawl. And all of a sudden, 10,000 people exactly tune into WCW, which may cause them to only lose 5,000 fans. But the Baldies, in a legendary performance in the main event with, of course, that match card boost aiding us along. They get the job done. They knock out Carmelo Hayes. They knock out Javon Evans. And then they rub each other's heads in excitement as WCW comes to a close. And then there's no excitement for our final show. But triple threat action is going to kick us off because Chad Gable was mocking Eric Rowan last week. And then Duck Daddy he was like, hey, man, I'm here too. Let's have a match. And in that match, Chad Gable takes down Eric Rowan, beats him, and then he's just laughing at him again. He's like, you couldn't beat El Grande Americano. You can't beat Chad Gable. Who can you beat? 3.5 stars. His feud goes level 2. And then badass Billy Gunn says, oh, that's interesting. They call you Duck Daddy, more like Duck Daddy, because you're ducking me, man. You don't want to be in the ring with me. The crowd's like, ooh. And so now the rivalry's up to level 2. And then Ilya Dragunov fighting the returning Luke Gallows, who I think's been injured like 3 different times. But damn it, he's back. Luke. Big LG. And he gets 2.5 star victory. And then Kairi Sane is in a gym. She's making her debut. And all it is she's throwing darts at a poster of Disco Bell. And people are like, wait, wow, they're in a feud, and
people don't forget.
People are like, apparently, but she's doing so good at throwing those darts. They're all bullseyes. So she gets 10 ring XP in the process. And then it's KSI, and it's Joe Gacy. But all of a sudden, Dragon Lee comes out to the ring, and he's got a Prime mask on, but he's the Rocket Pop flavor. So
drink me.
And because of that, Joe Gacy doesn't know who the hell to fight here. And it leads to KSI taking advantage, getting his 3rd straight victory. He's got Joe Gacy's number. 2.5 stars. Rivalry goes level 3. And then Tama Tonga comes out to the ring and goes, you know what, Dragon Lee, I never liked you on NXT 3.0. I like you even less here. And so they've got a level 2 feud. And then Ivy Nile, Gigi Dolan, they had a mediocre match last week. And what do you do when the going gets tough and you're having a bad match? You got to choose yourself a better opponent. And Wendy Chu is that opponent. And Ivy Nile just says, nah, fuck that shit. We're having another mediocre match. 2 stars. And then Kit Wilson is like, hey, let's keep doing the same shit that we've been doing every week, where I just cut a promo. And that promo is weak, dude. Weak sauce. 1,500 fans, though, come their way. And then ECW, they watched WCW and said, you know what sounds kind of cool in our main event? A tag team backstage brawl. So it's Molly Holly and Sarah Coffegus against Nia Jackson, Lola Vice. Nia Jackson, Lola Vice get the win, but their backstage brawl is 3.5 stars to close the show. So for our rundowns on WCW, 3-star opener, Raquel Rodriguez defeats Scarlett. Their rivalry goes level 2. 2.5 stars, Zelina Vega over Sally Steamroller. They begin a new feud. 3 stars, Braun Breaker wins the title match, but apparently, that sucks. Like, I mean, there might be one that I don't remember. I don't think we've ever had the title not change if it wasn't like a run-in or something like that. So
that's pretty crazy.
Very tough break for me there. 2.5 stars, Kalani Jordan gets the victory over Bianca Belair. And in the main event, 5 stars, Dub Baldies take out the Young Guns in the backstage brawl. Call side of things, Eve Torres moves to level 3 with Tegan Knox. On NXT 3.0, 3.5 stars, Chyna defeats Alexa Bliss. They begin a new feud. Andre, 3 stars over Penta. 3 stars for Tamina over Io Sky. 4.5 stars, Triton getting the victory over the Great Muta with the run-in from The Rock.
Crazy.
And then the main event, the Pink Punjabis take down the AOP. 3-star match and the rivalry up to level 4. Call-outs, Randy Savage calls out Ken Shamrock to kickstart a feud. Chief Beef calls out Andre and The Rock to kick off a feud. And then Stacey Kibler and Sol Ruka call out Victoria and Trish Stratus to get that feud to level 4. Over on Raw, 4 stars. The Road Dogg defeats Rey Mysterio. They do begin the feud, and Rey Mysterio injured for 2 weeks. 2.5 stars. Lyra Valkyria takes down Valhalla. 2 stars. Charlotte Flair over Cindy Backfire. They begin a feud. 2 stars. AJ Styles over The Body. And then in the main event, 4.5 stars. Extreme Rules. Batista and Kevin Owens defeat Demon Finn Balor and New Jack. Batista injured for 2 weeks. Julia calls out Cinnamon Garrett for a level 2. And finally, ECW, 3.5 stars in the opener. Chad Gable over Eric Rowan and Angelo Dawkins. Chad Gable gets his feud with Eric Rowan up to level 2. 2.5 stars. Luke Gallows takes down Ilya Dragunov. And then KSI, 2.5 stars, wins a triple threat over Joe Gacy and Dragon Lee. KSI and Joe Gacy's feud goes to level 3. 2 stars, Ivy Nile over Gigi Dolan and Wendy Chu. And then the main event, Backstage Brawl, 3.5 stars. Lola Vice and Nia Jax take down Molly Holly and Sarah Coughius. Call out Tonga Loa calls out, Tama Tonga calls out Dragon Lee for level 2. And Billy Gunn calls out Angelo Dawkins for level 2. For Raw, they're going to get a 120 rating score. They're going to lose 3,700 fans. They're going to gain $93,000. And then Batista and Kevin Owens, as expected, with the tag team chemistry. Over on NXT 3.0, it's going to be a 120 rating score. They're going to lose 4,000 fans. They're going to gain $135,000. And Muscle Rumble looked like it hurt. The Rock just came out and attacked Triton. For WCW, we're going to get a 120 rating score as well. We're going to gain 7,000 fans, but we would have lost. We use a charity promo, and the Backstage Brawl is 10,000 fans. So that gets us into the positive there. And then Jade Cargill, sad to be leaving WCW. Not really sure what went wrong or why it wasn't part of the plans. It's because he got injured. Well, I'll miss you forever, Jade. Wanted to see, is there anything? Yeah, so what the heck was Pete Dunne thinking, taking the easy way out of his match with that DQs? Pete Dunne fucks me over with getting the title on Braun Breaker. Stay tuned. And then for ECW, they'll get a 115 rating score, 8,000 fans, and $83,000. For Canada, he's going to get Vito Star for his commissioner goal, and finally hits that $1 million spin, so he gets a Vito champ in there. For me, I know more guys than I would ever need to for my commissioner goal. And these are the standings. So I am up 104,000 fans on Canada. Canada up 31,000 fans on Cheek. Cheek up 200,000 fans on Armando. And we're going to Germany. And it'll be me getting my emails to close the show. I get Shashad and I get scouted on top of the Shashad. Fuck, I got the scoreboard. It's not good.
It's never good.
All right, so we're going to start with Armando. He says, hey, Cheek won't answer my calls, so I just wanted to get a hold of you and just say I don't understand why anybody would watch WCW. Okay, Scarlett. This will be a nice, easy one. Scarlett wants to cut a promo on the mic this week, so I'm going to let her cut a mic and hope to remember that. That seems simple enough. Sounds good. Fans are going to love what I have to say. Find out next episode what she says. Ciampa is very happy. He was like, see, the baldies. It was like we've done this before. That's how natural it felt in the ring. So he is happy. Javon Evans is happy because we let him settle things in the ring with Shaq. And I'm going to say the extra emotion really helped sell the match tonight. So, again, we did not get the free singles feud because we booked the tag match to fulfill the other promise, but we still fulfilled Javon's promise, which is awesome. The ad agency. So we spent $10,000. We get 1,000 fans. Ooh, let's keep the campaign running. We'll spend another 10K.
Didn't even cost you 10K. I was looking at your money.
Ooh. True. True. All right, it's free now. Maybe it's 10K at the top, and then
yeah.
I just in my brain it was 10K every week. You kept it going, but
I thought so too. But guess what? Some tribal knowledge late into the series.
Just us finally paying attention to something that everyone else probably knew the whole time. All right, so we're going to talk to Liv Morgan first because I am bringing Liv Morgan back. Kalani will be more up in the air due to her stamina. So Liv, 5 weeks, 96K. We are going to just pay that one straight up to get a small increase to her morale. Then for Kalani Jordan, 5 weeks, 50K. So the thing with Kalani right now, low stamina, no feud, but it's level 14. It's another female that I would just have versus having to grab people for Queens of the Ring. But we know that Queens of the Ring can be anybody here. So I think I'm going to let Kalani go, unfortunately. But if I remember in the next episode, we will book her in a match because we might as well. So that is going to bring us to the end of this episode here with me getting my emails. I get my wrapping thoughts first. Obviously, it only happened because we did the backstage brawl, but we were able to gain fans on the last show. Again, for me, it's pretty much been the story all of season 3, but now that Cheek and Kanda have climbed their fans up as well, they're starting to get hit with it as well. It's tough to gain fans on these weekly shows right now. We all got hit with that stamina bug. I went pricey with the backstage brawl. We released Jade Cargill, which sucked ass after having to risk people in our first show. So it's a mixed bag, but from the fan side, I feel good about this show. From the roster side, not as good because I'm pretty much just going to have to keep kind of like tiptoeing this stamina, and I don't really think I'm ever going to be in a spot where my money is going to be good enough to really go chase free agent signings either. So I just got to hope that the lead I have, 104,000, is enough, or 105,000 now because we got 1,000 fans for our ad agency. I just got to try to tiptoe, hope that that's enough to hold firm because there's not going to be a lot of maneuverability that I'm going to have for the remainder of this season. Cheek, I'll go to you next because you did use some maneuverability. You locked up Great Khali long term, and you brought in the Macho Man Randy Savage, who called out the world champ and is looking at Ken Shamrock.
Yeah, I needed a shot in the arm, so I had to make a decision, and my decision was to bring in Macho Man because I wanted to have Ken Shamrock have a worthy rivalry. So I'm just trying to mix and match with my roster as I settle into some feuds. But you need to stick around though and keep paying attention to things because once this PLE hits, we get ready for the home stretch of Mania. My roster is about to take a complete 180. What does that mean? What do I have cooking? Stick around and find out because no one is safe except for you, Triton, my king.
Ooh. And, as we close into pay-per-view 4, that also means we're closing into the Royal Rumble. Just a thing to remember as well. After the next PLE, after Survivor Series, it's Rumble season as well. Canada, on your side, we were equal the first week. I was able to gain a little bit here in the second week, but again, it was expensive for me to do it. But you've still got the power cards. You still got a strong roster. You have things building up. But very similar. The stamina battle really has come for all of us here.
Yeah, it's come for all of us. And you know what? I think we're all managing pretty well. I'm trying to fire as many power cards I can your way to stumble you. And you haven't really stumbled. You keep gaining. So I think, like Cheek, I need to do maybe a 180. But still, I'm as the teaser, I'm not punching down. That is not happening. So, but 180s might have to happen. And you know what? I'll say this now, and maybe as a segue to go watch the co-op series where we are NXT Mutiny. NXT Mutiny card would be really great right about now because we get the full value of everybody's contract that you want to dump all these low staminas, injured people, get their whole salary back and go sign some. I would love to do that right now. That'd be great.
Yeah, it's funny when we started that co-op series, Mutiny was just a card where we were like, we don't know really what the best strategy would be for it. That series, that video is already on the channel. You can go watch it when we end up using the Mutiny card. It ends up being a huge help for us when we do. And Ken, I think that's a good call. We could all definitely mutinize right now and be in a good spot. But now we just got to wiggle and pray while Armando just continues to suck ass at the bottom. But if you do not want to suck ass like Armando, the way to do that is by subscribing to the channel, by watching the videos, liking the videos, getting involved, be in those live premieres, whatever it is. MyGM, the main series, MyGM, the co-op series, the CTU, the pay-per-view simulations. All of it is top tier. So check it all out. Get involved. And we will see y'all in the next video, whatever that may be. But until then, love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Toodles.